Drew Brees, according to Bleacher Report, rewriting the record books. Well, it's their graphic, we're just using it. Most completions in NFL history, 6,300 plus completions. He passes Brett Favre. No player in NFL history has more pass completions than Drew Brees, and here's the full list. Peyton Manning is behind Brett Favre, Drew Brees. It's basically Brees and Brady, and I'm surprised because they both had dealt with injuries. Brady missed almost an entire season, which then prompted the rule that you can't go low on quarterbacks because he hurt his ankle. So Drew Brees, #1 overall now. The Saints quarterback broke Brett Favre's record with his 6,301st career completion in the second quarter against Atlanta. 17-yard pass to Michael Thomas, who also just set a record. 35 receptions, he had more, but 35 was the number for it to be a record-breaking number of receptions over 3 weeks of the NFL season. That kid looks really good. 700 yards away from Peyton Manning's mark of 71,940 career passing yards, which he should reach on Monday Night Football in Week 5. My question to all of you, is he a top 3 quarterback all time?
He has to be.
Is he a top 5 quarterback all time if he's not 3 in your
No, it's again, and maybe it's the old school thinkers, like, you know, there was the Dan.
Craig, hop on the mic. Who's your
There was
5?
the Dan Marino effect, right? Denver never won the Super Bowl, but he's that kind of quarterback to me. Like, he did everything. People remembers like the long ball passes of Miami in those days, but there was lots of things that Dan Marino did. And then even in this game against Atlanta just yesterday, Drew Brees, accounted for 5 touchdowns, 3 were passes. So you know what that means? The other 2 were rushing touchdowns, which by the way, one of them had a disgusting miss where he made one man miss. The 2 guys missed before he got in the end zone.
When he spun into the end zone.
So let's just keep it real. Andrew, his name isn't Andrew. It's Drew Christopher Brees. Was born on January 15th of 1979. He's doing this at 39 years old, breaking these records, still moving like that. And what's the size of this guy? He's 6 foot, 209 pounds.
On a good day. On a good day.
Again, and we're talking about prototypical quarterbacks. They got to be 6'4" minimum, 220 pounds, can take it, have a rocket arm, and can move. The guys he's doing, he's surpassing all the things that we would expect for a quarterback to do, and doing it with this much longevity is amazing.
Here are the other records that he's surpassed via Mike Triplett of ESPN. Drew Brees broke Johnny Unitas' record with a touchdown pass in his 54 consecutive games over 3 seasons. He broke Dan Marino's record for single season passing yards in 2011. Also holds the NFL records for career completion percentage and single season completion percentage. My God, this guy is effing amazing. And yet he was overlooked via Mike Triplett one more time. Only Purdue and Kentucky offered Drew Brees a scholarship, even though he led Austin Westlake High School to a 16-0 record, a state title in '96. Right in the University of Texas's backyard. The 2 things going against him were his height and a torn ACL he suffered as a junior. He has written this record book, his own story of a record book, over and over and over again. Surpassed in high school for so many other guys. Went to Purdue, horrible university, from an Indiana grad. Of course, I'm gonna have to say that. And yet he has continually proven over and over again that size really doesn't mean much. And he's also going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, so good for him.
Absolutely, and it's hard to say when you ask top 3. It's hard to say, oh yeah, Drew Brees top 3 quarterback of all time because there's so many. But
Brady, Montana, Brees, is that the 3?
That's kind of what it should be, but it's never going to be accepted.
Because he has to win one more to be in that crowded backfield, right?
Yeah.
Right.
True. And then everyone was all excited about that Super Bowl. That was one of the most exciting ones, and the way it was conducted, and with the city when it was recovering in need, all that was emotional with that. So I think people can subconsciously begin to write that off and think, oh yeah, Drew Brees, whatever, yeah, sure.
Quick trivia before we log off. Does anybody remember who had the pick 6 in the Saints-Colts Super Bowl? Who you got? It's Tracy Porter, Indiana University.
Tracy Porter.
That's right. That's right. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we talking about the great Indiana University? With Antoine Randall, Trent Green, Adewale Ogunle, Cody Latimer, don't know if he's still in the league, and Tracy Porter.
I wonder what Drew Brees' record was in college at Purdue against the Indiana University.
That's fake news.
Let's look that
Who's your
up.
5? Go, Craig. Hit me.
Montana, Steve Young, Tom Brady. Tom Brady jumped Steve Young. But then Brees, and then at 5, it's between Manning and Marino.
Probably Peyton because he won 2. And he won 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. All right. Let us know your thoughts. Top 5 quarterbacks all time. Comment section below. Subscribe to TYT Sports. We will see you all on Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. You know what's my favorite song? You could ring my bell. So do it, why don't you? Ring the damn bell. And download the TYT app. Available on Android and iOS.